Hey there, sweetness, how goes it? I do hope that it goes well. Quick name of the game. If there's anything that is connective to this collective, that's beautiful. I invite you to take that shit with you. If, however, nothing here resonates, that's alright. You just leave it right where you fucking found it. It's probably a piece of information that was meant for somebody else in the collective. You should never take something off the table, or in general, that does not belong to you. Please keep in mind that time may be fluid as well as energy. Let's get into it, shall we? Yes. Yes, we fucking shall. What are we getting into? General messages for the collective. I am going to move the camera around. I don't really like the lighting. Welcome home, homies. Please do the tribe a favor. Make sure you get those likes up on your way in. As well as check your subscription status. Make sure you're a homie. Spirit of love, truth, grace, and guidance. Please guide myself, guide these messages, guide this collective. Please guide us all. Always. Always. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Thankful to see you guys. I appreciate those of you getting those likes up. Excuse me. One big excuse me for all my stoner coughing. Your first message out, and this doesn't have anything to do with smoking. They may not know how weak he is. They may not know how weak he is. I feel like that's a message about, well, a being that many perceive to be as strong and all-powerful, and they don't. They may not know how weak this energy is. It makes me feel like devil card energy. People give the devil so much credit and say all these things are all his fault. Oftentimes when they don't want to take responsibility for things that were all their fault. It's easy to have an entity, another being, period, to put all the blame on, right? Sometimes we give things more strength than they truly have. It's a message for some. Maybe the truly deep message there is, don't give things more power than it deserves. Negative, ignorant, toxic, cyclical bullshit. I think we're going to stay in line with the index cards for a minute. Excuse me. My throat just dried out. One whose name may not be spoken. I just got like Harry Potter Voldemort energy. Goodness. Someone never talks about their pain, the traumas they've experienced. In doing so, they deny themselves the process and the ability to heal. And in doing that, they create another cycle of cyclical bullshit for themselves. Don't let that be you, homies. Somebody sees diversity as rejection. This may be you, someone you're dealing with. Someone sees diversity as rejection. What I'm getting here right now is it's like an energy of someone wanting to, diversify, broaden their horizons, pick up some more interests, maybe start a new career, start some classes at school, something, do something a little bit different. And somebody else is like, oh, you want to change up? Oh, you want to switch up? You're rejecting me. You're rejecting me. When in reality, person number one that's seeking to diversify is not rejecting person number two. Person number one is rejecting parts of themselves that they no longer resonate with and trying to add in new parts of themselves that they do resonate with. And for person number two to be like, you're rejecting me, is very unhealthy. Because it's almost like they're trying to get person number one to reject growth. I'm also getting something about seeing like diversity and variety, almost in a sexual manner, is like someone has been keeping their attention, and this is like for people in relationships and things like that. Somebody's had a very wandering eye. Their eye wanders to everything diverse, everything varietal, everything different, everything new. And in doing so, they're rejecting commitment. They're rejecting loyalty. They are rejecting the person that they're allowing their wandering eye to affect. Oi. Something about a snowflake in the reverse. I'm going to take a moment to read the comment. Oh, hi there. I do apologize that you are experiencing such a feeling. May your answers be found exactly where you need them. Back to the reading. I am getting this snowflake in the reverse as whatever this fucking bullshit energy is, it's nothing rare. Snowflakes are rare, right? One of a kind. No other like it. Whoever this person that's like, you're rejecting me, or going out and being like, oh, I need diversity, knowing that that diversity is affecting others somehow. They're not fucking special. Collective, it's you that is. And this person, these people, these energies, they recognize that you are one of a fucking kind. And they want to duplicate it. But they can't. And just the fact that they can't angers and intimidates them all at once. Yeah, go lick a nugget, bro. You guys have harness in the reverse. Someone wants to harness your energy for their gain. Like the warrior over here. It's not going to be allowed. And if they try, well, I just started hearing, sooner or later, God'll cut you down. Thank you, Johnny Cash. Something about the glue to your energy. What holds you together is your ability to have heart-to-heart conversations. True. In depth. Heart-to-heart conversations. Conversations about healing pathways, healing experiences. Something about a star seems to have been born, and something relational to Hermetic teachings. Something's being figured out. Someone's figuring out that they lost the game. You lose the game, motherfucker. Because they fucked around and found out what happens when you hurt a star. A star that is the glue to the love of the universe. I just heard to the pattern of love in the universe. I like that. Whoever these energies are, they're not going to win. Because you're grounded. Somebody says, somebody's highest self says, my highest me identifies as Kemetic spirituality. And I just got a heart flutter when I read that out loud. Someone needs to look into that. Kemetic spirituality. It may give you the boost that you need to get to that higher self that we're always talking about in Tarotland. And help you sort out some things when it comes to confidence versus pride versus ego. Something weird is being seized so that you can accomplish speaking and being heard. Speaking and being listened to That's it. So that you can accomplish, instead of talking and being heard, speaking and being listened to. Speaking to people who generally don't care. Something about your voice makes them. Something about your you-ness. And for those of you that that resonates with, you're being given the best deal possible by Spirit for accomplishing such a hard and heavy task. Messages for the collective, please. Messages for the collective. What do the homies need to know at this time? Thank you. Key. Vizier. Excuse me. This card says, once within the next year, you may ask any question and receive a truthful, helpful solution. So if you guys have a question in mind, perhaps these 4 cards are a key. Fool. That card has a key on it. This one doesn't. Siren. This one has a lobster. You capture the attention of a sorceress maiden. She immediately begins planning to lure you to her lair and make you her thrall. La Belle Dame Sans Merci. The Lady Without Mercy. Someone has been a fool and has been called away from themselves, their happiness, their commitments, by siren energies. All I can say, if it's not you, don't let it be you. Somebody's initials could be KS, FS, VS, SV, SF, SK, KV, any combination of those, FSV. I just got something about the name Cass and some silver, something silver. Moving on. I'm going to get you guys some channeled music from the musical chairs deck. You Haven't Seen the Best of Me, Jessie J, Masterpiece. I feel like this is a message from your highest self. To you, wherever you are in your journey right now, you have not seen the best of yourself yet. Messages for the collective. I just heard people think that they've seen you reach your peak and start to go downhill or something of the sort, but if you haven't even seen the best of you yet, how the fuck have they? So what the fuck do they know? Messages for the collective, please. Channeled songs for the homies. What is it that they need? Thank you. I'm no beauty queen, I'm just beautiful me. Selena Gomez. Who says? Some of you believe that because in relationships that you've been in, partnerships, family situations, friendships, work situations, whatever, you get passed over. You get passed over for something or someone else. And you think that it's because I don't know, like you feel like you're nothing to look at. You feel like you're just a hot mess. Chaos walking. Maybe you are. But I tell you, it's those things about yourself that you feel like make you so different from the crowd that are the most beautiful fucking parts of yourself. Because those are the parts that stand out from the crowd. Don't be afraid of diversity. Don't reject it. Anything else? Apparently you guys needed the song Everybody Dance. Anything else? Nope. Alright, let's check in with the tarot. That one flipped. Messages for the collective, please. Thank you. Whatever this is, I'm seeing it as past energies that you are on the verge of coming out of. Okay? You have the Three of Wands to the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Through careful planning, a goal or project long in your dreams will be realized. A new business or idea is assured. Anticipate obstacles and visualize how you will overcome them long before they appear. Develop contacts. Your exceptional leadership skills will be needed. Others consider you a visionary. Carefully weigh the risks. Accompanied by Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Opinionated woman, volatile, changing moods, narrow-minded and bigoted, unforgiving attitude towards those she looks down upon. Takes without giving. I just heard, if you guys climb the ladder, don't step on toes on the way up, because those are the asses you're going to have to kiss on your way back down if you fall flat on your face. And if you're treating people shittily, you're going to fall on your face. And if you're not doing that, don't worry, that message isn't for you. But maybe it's reassurance that people that stepped on your toes, they're going to have to kiss your ass eventually. Again, I say, be careful. Kindness takes us further than anything else. Takes without giving, gives only when something is to be gained. She has a strictly materialistic outlook on life. Be suspicious of this woman. So I'm not sure what this is. Again, I feel like it's past energy that you guys are coming out of, but it's a warning as well. I just heard something about exercising kindness in the future so that perhaps moments in the past where you haven't been so kind, it won't come back to bite you in the ass. That's for some. I'm going to grab you guys a chakra card. See what you need for some balancing and alignment. A card about the third eye chakra, Ajna. This chakra is located in the space between the eyebrows. This chakra is closely associated with the pituitary gland, the eyes, the ears, the nose, the nervous system, and the brain. We have number 74 on there. I'm going to look at the Shanty number book and see what number 74 has for a message for you. Success. Success at fruiting something. Success towards fruition of something that you've been growing, providing nutrient to for a long time. It could be something physical, emotional, spiritual. All of the above. For some, it's none of it. Alright, I'm going to get you guys a Moonology card as well. We haven't done those for quite some time. You guys have Waning Moon. What do you need to release? What do you need to release? And as I was reading that, I'm seeing this index card over here that I didn't read. Might as well wish for another 1,000 man, or a dragon, or 3. It's almost like, oh, another 1,000 men. That was a line from a movie or something. Might as well wish for another 1,000 men, or a dragon, or 3. Someone's spirit is way stronger than they give themselves credit for. Your might, your inner strength, your inner voice, your ability to stand up for yourself and for others. You're stronger than you give yourself credit for. You need to release the doubt that you place upon yourself and your journey. Because it's fucking heavy. And it's weighing you down. Stop doubting that if you are working towards the ultimate most good that you possibly can as a human, that spirit won't be right there working towards the best possible outcome of good for you. It's sort of like a spiritual tit for tat, if you will. I just heard somebody's like, I'd rather have kid for cat. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna get some closing guidance. An oracle message. From my home state right here in Maine. And then I'm gonna get out of here, Maine. Messages for the collective. closing guidance for the homies. What do they need at this time? I want to thank you guys for being here. Thank you for your presence, your likes, your comments, all your shares, subscribes, donations, checking out my books, being a part of the community. None of it goes unnoticed or unappreciated. If I ever let that go unspoken, I'm sorry. Woo, we have a whole bunch. I'm going to take those back and wait for the right one. Right there. Grounded. What did I say earlier about you guys being grounded? Mother Earth provides grounding. When you find yourself spending too much time in your head, ground yourself by wearing or gazing at the color red. I just looked at the screen and the only red that I can see up there is the word live. Gaze at your lives. When you're feeling ungrounded, gaze at your lives and the good. Look at how far you've come. Even when you didn't think you were going to make it another fucking step, look how far you've come. And stay grounded in that, my dears. I hope and pray that you've each gotten something that you need here. I love you all. Until we speak again, my dears. Mwah.